Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by longtime Patreon supporter Borgie. Huge thanks to Borgie and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Yes, I know that Borgie sponsored yesterday's video as well, don't worry about it. You see, Borgie and his roommates are making decks led by the legendary creatures from the Sonic the Hedgehog secret lair. Normally they'd knock out their own deck, but life has been hectic for them and so I was asked to step in. So today's video will be a Bracket 3 deck led by Shadow the Hedgehog. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Shadow the Hedgehog is a 4-mana 4/2 legendary Hedgehog mercenary with haste. Whenever he or another creature we control with flash or haste dies, we draw a card. Additionally, each spell we cast has split second if mana from an artifact was spent to cast it. Split second is an ability that says as long as the spell is on the stack, players can't cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. Okay, so the split second thing is cool, but I'm personally more interested in drawing cards. Lots of them. So all we need to do is have a whole bunch of creatures with flash or haste and sacrifice them so we can draw a ton of cards, right? Sounds like a job for Aristocrats. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. If you're planning on building a deck led by one of the spaced out commanders from Edge of Eternities, you should probably get one of these lovely new Squaros boulders, featuring characters from the delightful animated series, Star Trek Lower Decks. You can collect all of them, like this one featuring Devon Attendi. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order them online from Amazon. Click the link down below to go to Ultimate Guard's Amazon store. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Bloodstained Mire, Polluted Delta, Wooded Foothills, Blood Crypt, Luxury Suite, Haunted Ridge, Dragon Skull Summit, Raucous Theater, Sulphurous Mire, Geothermal Bog, Smoldering Marsh, Canyon Slough, Tainted Peak, Blazemire Verge, Sulphurous Springs, Blightstep Pathway, Foreboding Ruins, Rakdos Cranarium, Drossforge Bridge, Vault of Whispers, Great Furnace, Darksteel Citadel, Treasure Vault, Bajuka Bog, 5 Swamps, and 5 Mountains. Wanted to toss in some artifact lands to help our commander. For mana ramp, we've got Warren Soul Trader, Goldspan Dragon, Pitiless Plunderer, Captain Lannery Storm, Mahadi Emporium Master, Ashnod's Altar, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Indulgence, Rakdos Signet, Charcoal Diamond, Fire Diamond, Mindstone, and Black Market Connections. Wanted some extra treasure generators to help our commander. Our card advantage package consists of Umbral Caller Zealot, Underworld Breach, Jeska's Will, Demonic Tutor, Deadly Dispute, Unexpected Windfall, Big Score, Phyrexian Arena, Village Rites, and Skull Clamp. Why, yes, we do have all of our game changers in this category. Why do you ask? For interaction and spot removal, we've got Abrade, Withering Torment, Rakdos Charm, Bolt Bend, Terminate, Bedevil, Imp's Mischief, Return the Favor, Infernal Grasp, Feed the Swarm, Plague Crafter, and a Cursed Marauder. Wanted lots of ways to keep our opponents in line. For board wipes, we've got Toxic Deluge, the Meat Hook Massacre, and Blasphemous Act. Powerful and thematic, as it should be. For sacrifice outlets, we've got Viscera Seer and Carrion Feeder. Our Aristocrat payoffs include Mayhem Devil, Mirkwood Bats, Blood Artist, Zulaport Cutthroat, Marionette Apprentice, Reckless Fire Weaver, Sephiroth Fabled Soldier, Nadir's Nightblade, Agent of the Iron Throne, Bastion of Remembrance, and Caesarean Voidborn. Finally, the core of our deck consists of Devastating Onslaught, Tennook Steadfast Second, Timeline Color, Dualcaster Mage, Saw in Half, Molten Duplication, Twin Flame, Zealous Conscripts, Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker, Swiftfoot Boots, and Urabrask's Forge. Yes, we do have some infinite combos in the deck. Why do you ask? Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, right on target. 11 pieces of card advantage, counting our commander. 12 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Rakdos Charm and Majuka Bog. 1 sudden I win card in Dualcaster Mage. Okay, so here is where things get tricky. Dualcaster Mage combos with Saw in Half, Molten Duplication, or Twin Flame. With any of those 3 cards and Dualcaster Mage, we can win the game on the spot. I'll explain Twin Flame real quick. We cast Twin Flame targeting a creature we control. Then, holding priority, we cast Dualcaster Mage targeting Twin Flame. The new copy of Twin Flame targets Dualcaster Mage. The new copy of Dualcaster Mage targets the original Twin Flame, which targets Dualcaster Mage, which targets Twin Flame, so on and so forth. We then create an infinite number of copies of Dualcaster Mage, all of them with haste. But Danon, this triggers our commander when they die. You are correct, dear viewer. It does trigger our commander, which would cause us to draw our deck and lose the game. So if we're prevented from attacking, maybe someone casts a fog or something, we're destined to die, correct? Except when we get to our end step, we can control which triggers go on the stack first. And when all of our copies of Dualcaster Mage die, we can order the stack so that all of the Zulaport Cutthroat triggers resolve first, ensuring that we are the last players standing. Are you building a Shadow the Hedgehog commander deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgi, Nazwin, Conga, Robert, Pi, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Yori, and Sleech. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.